when AI and robots can do everything that a human can do better than a human can do, then money won't matter.
Just curious to hear your thoughts on the future of AI, specifically as it pertains to like the digital marketing industry and copywriting, as that's what my audience does, right? So short to midterm, I always see AI as an advantage for copywriters, right? It's a tool that can help us with our output, idea generation, pump out first drafts a lot faster. But long term, let's say we do get to the stage where AI is able to write an entire book, build the whole sales funnel, write all the ads, film all the ads, publish everything, done within an hour, right? What do you think happens to copywriters? Do you think the role of copywriter transitions more into like prompt engineer, marketing, engineer, or should we all just pivot and run for the hills?
Yeah, so I have kind of thought about this a lot. And so I think that you just have to take things to the natural extreme, which is when AI and robots can do everything that a human can do better than a human can do, then money won't matter. And so then it will be irrelevant. And then it will be purely based on what percentage of people have access to the smartest AI. And then who governs who has access to that. So we'll get to a society, in my opinion, taken to its natural extreme, where money will be irrelevant and there will have to just become a new system. Now, I don't know what that system is, but that's what would happen. Now, until that happens, we don't have a ton to worry about as far as like, what will I change about my behavior tomorrow with knowing this, right? Well, there's always going to be arbitrage between people who know how to do something and people who don't. So people are like, oh my God, like copywriting AI. It's like, do you know how many small business owners don't even know what ChatGPT is? Zillions. And even if they did, that they don't know how to recognize good copy. And so like right now, ChatGPT writes code. Guess what I don't know how to do? Write code. Guess what else I also don't know how to do? See if the code it wrote was good. I don't know. And so what ends up happening, in my opinion, at least in the short term, is that you can get a 10x increase in productivity because you can write at such a faster rate of code or copy or whatever, because you have the perspective to make a judgment on how good it is, right? And you can make adjustments and you can tweak the prompts and all that other stuff. And so short term, it's going to be people who know how to leverage AI to get more out of what they do. Long term, nothing's going to matter anyways. And so I think that sounds like an eventuality, but what is that going to affect about today? Not a lot. And just like any technology, use it to your own advantage.
Do you think that we're going to reach a point of UBI where humans have effectively been replaced by AI? And then if so, then like what role do you think like humans will play if there's no need for us? You know what I mean?
I would say it's above my pay grade, but I will continue to keep active. And I'll say this other thing that might help the audience, which is like, if you're a competitive person, then you're going to have access to the same resources everyone else does. And as long as you are the type of person who continues to compete and continues to go above average, it's still, you can like realistically, you're not competing against AI, you're competing against humans. And so just like always, there's gonna be resources, there's gonna be tools that other humans will wield better than some will wield them better than others. And so you're still competing against people until eventually you're only competing against machines, in which case all bets are off. And so until that point, the only controllable I have is to get better and to continue to compete.
Well, we'll see what happens when we come to that bridge. Alex, you're a legend.
You're a legend. Thank you guys. And thank you guys so much for your audience. It means more than I can say. It's a very small token of my appreciation. It means the world to me. And especially you guys, we're coming from across the ocean at crazy times to attend. It means that much more. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And hopefully I'll see you guys at the next book launch when it comes out. So we'll do it 10 times bigger.
You bet. Big love. We'll chat soon.
See ya.
Thanks, Alex.